Story 3, The Happy Family. Chapter 7, A Perfect Plan. The Ice Lord scored at the fairies as they flew over to him. "Go away," he snapped, cuddling the royal baby. "Can't you see I'm busy?" "Oh, this isn't busy," said Alexandra brightly. "The baby will need to be fed soon, and then its nappy will need changing. Then it will need a sleep, then another feed, and another nappy change. And it will wake up lots of the night too. So you won't get much sleep." Jack Force turned a polar shade of blue. "But I need my beauty sleep," he muttered. "I don't like to be discovered by anyone, and I get very grumpy if I don't have a lie in every day." He looked at a little baby with a frown. "You are so good with the baby," said Rachel kindly. "It obviously likes you very much. But this little one needs lots of looking after and special care. What if you had another baby to play with? One that's easier to look after?" "Well, that does sound like quite a good idea," said Jack Forrest. He looked around him at the mess that the baby had made, then glared at the fairies. "But where is another baby? How do I know you're not playing tricks on me?" And Alexandra waved her hand in the air and smiled at the Ice Lord. "The new baby is outside. Let's go and meet it." The three fairies and Jack Forrest headed outside to the frozen pond. Jack Forrest was holding on the royal baby tightly. "You lied!" screeched the ice creature, looking all around him. "There's no other babies here for me to play with. I'm keeping this one." "Wait, look over there," said Alexandra, pointing at the horizon. The girls and Jack Forrest looked at the sky and saw the shape coming towards them. But what was it? Chapter 8, A Royal Delivery. As the three fairies and Jack Forrest peered into the sky, they soon saw a beautiful white bird was flying towards them. It was Foster, carrying a new baby bundle in his beak. The stork landed carefully on the ice ground by Jack Forrest's flock of snow geese, and one snow goose immediately came forward. It was Jack Forrest's precious pet. Forster put his baby bundle down on the ground. A moment later, out of the bundle waded a beautiful snow goose chick. The cute baby bird was covered in soft gray fluff and chirped loudly as it stretched its tiny wings. "Oh, my precious snow goose has a baby!" cried the Ice Lord, jumping up and down with joy. He quickly headed over the royal baby to Alexandra and ran over to greet the snow goose chick. The snow goose family were very pleased to see him. Hello, sweetie, whispered Alexandra to the royal baby, who was looking up at happily. It's so nice to meet you. Properly at last. Alexandra waved her hand in the air. The air shimmered for a moment, and then Alexandra's beautiful silver rattle appeared. She put the rattle in the royal baby's tiny hand, and the little fairy shook it up and down. A beautiful tinkling noise came from the rattle, and a mist of magical sparkles surrounded the baby. The little royal baby gurgled happily, smiled at Alexandra and the girls, and then settled down to sleep. Hurrah! Cried Rachel and Kirsty, giving each other Alexandra a huge hug. They had the royal baby back at last. They lived at this freezing place and take the baby back to the fairyland palace, said Alexandra happily. Rachel and Kirsty squeezed each other's hands. Who'd have thought that Jack Frost could be such a softie? Laughed Rachel. I know, agreed Kirsty. It seems that babies really do bring out the best in everyone, even an Ice Lord. Chapter 9, Home at Last. Forster picked up the sleeping baby in his beak, and the friends flew towards the sparkling pink doodle of the fairyland palace. It was so nice to feel the warm sunshine on their wings. When they reached the palace, the friends saw a large group gathered to greet them. There was King Oberon and Queen Tiantina and Prince Arthur and Princess Grace were jumping up and down with the excitement. A group of fairy children was waving a sparkly banner that read, "Welcome home, your highness." As the fairies and Forster landed, the court of parted to let Princess Grace and Prince Arthur come to the front. The royal couple had tears in their eyes as Alexandra gave a deep curtsy and handed over the royal baby to them. The little fairy baby opened its eyes and called happily at his mommy and daddy. The watching fairies started cheering, and a wave of his royal wand, King Oberon granted magic fireworks that was around the dusky sky, bursting with every color of the rainbow. Dearest Rachel and Kirsty, thank you so much for helping us again, smiled Queen Titania. It was our pleasure, said Kirsty with a huge smile. We just loved helping our fairy friends, added Rachel. Soon it was time for the girls to return to Norwood Palace. They held hands as they whizzed back to the royal nursery. Time had stood still in the human world, and some children soon arrived to explore the palace. Phew! What an exciting day! And Rachel, as the two girls left the palace later that afternoon. Oh, look, there's your mom. Mrs. Tate was on her mobile phone, looking very happy. She finished her call and turned to the girls. Hi, girls, I've just had some exciting news. Kirsty, your cousin Esther has had her baby. We are going to visit them on the way home. What a treat to see such a tiny baby. The two girls smiled at each other. Rachel, can you believe we're going to make 2 new babies in one day? Whispered Kirsty. I know, smiled Rachel, squeezing her best friend's hand. And one of them was a royal fairy baby. This really has been one of the most magical adventures ever. I can't wait for the next one. The end.